So sorry. It's so sorry. Did that even go live? Are we live? All right, you guys can jump on. Right when I was about to jump on, I saw there was an ad, and I made a purchase for Christmas. So, and then my parents were awake, so I went up there and made my morning appearance that my dad was giving me a hard time about. So that's what I did there. That's yucky. I'm not even gonna feel that much yucky. Peanut butter, fresh water. Whoa. Mama just made a mess of that. If you ever talk me, you're not gonna hear me. Mama gave you fresh water for your num-nums. I gave you fresh water. Okay. Give you guys a second to hop on. I did just start one part like 10 minutes ago. Sorry, like 20 you jumped on, but I felt like I had to stop it and start it. I don't have my little yellow pieces of paper. I was going to do 3 stories, same deck, but then I guess I'm going to do 3 stacks. I guess I'm just going to grab a piece of paper over here. And then we can get into this reading. What did I just say? Just got drawn to something. Alright, that's not it. Alright, so I need water. Stack 1, stack 2, and I just stack 3 there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look for a timestamp. I'll get into it. Okay. 213. Oh my God, you guys have the glare. I can't even with this shit. What am I supposed to do with you guys? Honestly, what am I supposed to do? Thank you. All I want for Christmas is you. Okay, so apparently, that was relevant in the read. So, but all I want for Christmas is you. So I am doing this particular reading in regards to the 12 energy that will be coming in. And it all started with the 1111 portal, but it started with the portal from November 29th. The portal, the 1111 portal on November 29th, guys, okay, is now leading to this gateway that is occurring on 12/12. So this is when a lot of energy also shifted for a lot of people, for those transcending, for those, moving on up. It's almost like a new reality. Again, in regards to the energy from November 29th, the 11:11 a.m. portal, okay, is now effective until 12:12. But what it's doing is undoing stored incorrect programming in a way. Memories, ideas that weren't working for you, concepts. It's advancing your future, your thoughts. So I do want this read to be for you, either something for you to work on so that you continue to grow, or it's for those who are already on this ascension wave. I'm actually hearing tidal wave. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here, because those who are climbing, when it all started around this time frame, are going through like a whole nother version of who you are when it comes to your principles, your morals. And this is kind of one of those, you come out a better version in the sense of like love, compassion, harmony, peace, that type of stuff, higher vibrations, working with higher timelines. Like the other day was my quartz crystal. The other day, I was trying to explain to you, like, my energy needs to catch up with my mind. It needs to catch up with my soul. And I know a lot of people like, that doesn't make sense. But for me, I understand it. For me, it does make sense. And it's just a matter of staying very active and having that higher consciousness, that higher awareness. Okay. And your life is going to shift drastically. Let me go to my channel real quick. I named this. Oh, yep. Higher awareness, altering not altering. I'm just looking at like the DNA strand, because it's deprogramming. I put the brain there for awareness in the sense of like your consciousness, and then I put the vibration there. And it is going to require you to put some work and effort into this ascension. You can't expect it to just happen. So we are working with new timelines. This energy has been active since November 29th to the 12/12 portal, which is coming within a week and a half. Clearing program DNA, burnt out challenge, and rise, because you're going to be rising. So being burnt out and exhausted is what you may feel, or get extra sleep, because sometimes I haven't been feeling burnt out, but I was before that. So I don't know if that challenge for me came in, right around that time before I'm hearing the air shifted again. And on the right side of my head today, the whole thing in the car started happening again. It was almost like little zaps on the right side. And then my ear itched, back my head itched. I'm like, oh, here we go again. So if you can go outside, go outside. I don't know if it has anything to do with the vibration with being in the car. And then there's just kind of more energy coming towards you. I think just being outside, because I don't really feel it in the house. So, and it's cold out. So, I mean, I feel it in the house, but not like I do outside. So this is what I'm reading on. So for me, I'm reading for those that you could very much be going through a hard time right now, but that energy is going to shift. And energy is going to shift in every different way. Like, just because mine is like happy-go-lucky and it's just out there and and go. I still have to work with my energy. Like, where is it sending me? What does it want me to do? It obviously wants me to put this energy into something that's significant. So it's not like I can just use it and take advantage of it, because if I took advantage of it, I'm just going to miss a boat, right? So this really does come down to your health too, staying on top of your health. You might start noticing more, things coming back, old injuries, soreness. Just keep an eye on it. It's healing. What's happening is, even though during this pain you're actually healing, and one of the reasons why you might feel a lot of this pain is because of the deprogramming and the new activations, so it's like shutting down old DNA and activating new DNA. It takes time. It's not easy. Others of you notice a lot of people are just kind of like sick, close to the end. It's stuff like that. And a lot of it has to do with this portal, because it's just making room for the new energies. So we have already stepped into these energies. Ooh, I just got that zap again in the back of my head. It's probably like, yeah, right, Court. You think you're not getting in the house? All right, thanks for that. That was actually a stronger zap than what I've been experiencing in the car. So this is meant to be a positive read. Again, you're going through a hard time. Look at this as motivation, because you can't escape this energy. So it's important to realize and accept it. And for those who really don't believe in energy, it doesn't really make sense to be on my channel, any of my channels, So believe it or not, a lot of people they still don't know like the typical breakdown of energy. So here's Mercury, because remember I wanted to do a deck of cards of just working with meridian energy, that type of stuff, like going back to the basics so people understand. Like, people already have a concept of what like energy is, whether they understand it or not. And I just realized it's a dot on my finger from the marker. I don't know. Kind of feel like that dot's significant. I just saw 222. So, and this is one of my first decks, definitely one of the first 10. But this is my personal deck in the sense I usually only do this deck for personal readings. So for those who have ever had a personal reading from me, you will recognize this deck. I use it on YouTube every once in a while. I am getting pulled to that tiger's eye, but I'm also getting like a warning, not in a bad way, just, sometimes tiger's eye can be overwhelming if there's too much. So if whoever loves tiger's eye, make sure you cleanse it. And I was going to say keep an eye on it, but don't wear as much tiger's eye right now if you typically do. From a distance, enjoy it from a distance. I'm gonna put it on my little thing over here, kind of cleanse it, because tiger's eye is one of the stones that I feel frequently needs to be cleansed more than other stones. So let's start read 1. That was the intro. And now I can just add a 1 to that and go into it from 14. All right, stack 1. If you haven't watched the intro, starting at 4 minutes, you should. So you know what I'm reading on. So we're going to see we'll see how I read it when it comes out. Five of crystals. Let's sneak that back in there. Peanut butter, you're just making a mess of my entire room and plants lately. Mama is not liking it. Let me vibe with this deck for a minute. I haven't vibed with this deck in a while. Shake it up, baby. Now scuffle the Elvis. Shake it up, baby. Betty Crocker. But isn't it Betty Davis? But Betty Crocker. Venus send me a little cup for me to fill. And I'm also getting pulled to Ricky Valentine. O'Connor? Sinead O'Connor? Buddhist. I'm getting pulled to bald. I want to fly like an eagle. To fly, let your spirit capture me. You're being watched. I just saw a dragon in this. Wow, that's what I got, a dragon for you guys. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever gotten a dragon from this deck. Spiritual meaning of a dragon. Powerful, transformative energy representing strength, wisdom, personal power, and potential for the next spiritual awakening, with different cultures interpreting different protectors. Transformation, rebirth, primal power, guardian and protector, inner wisdom, intuition, leadership, and courage. Eastern traditions, Western traditions. It's a life force, the power of manifestation. Could also be the difficult circumstances that one has to overcome in order to succeed. But embodiment and inner strength spiritually. The dragon is a symbol of immersed inner strength and courage, guiding individuals to uncover the latent, latent. That's such an easy word. Why do I not know how to say that? What's going on here? Latent. Latent, hidden or not obvious at the moment, but which may develop further in the future. Anything that was hidden. That's what I actually wanted to do a read on when I got this. Hidden things, but secrets concealed. Okay, latent. I don't think I've ever used that word. Embodiment of inner strength and courage, guiding individuals to uncover their latent power. Spiritual guidance and wisdom. The dragon reverse is a dragon mythology, often refers to guidance, encouraging seekers to dive into the depths of the wisdom. Revered, not reversed. Wow, two tongue twisters. First thing in the morning.
Revered.
He or she is held in deep respect and devotion. Saints often considered revered. Celebrities not so much. There's a touch of otherworldly about revered. To very much respect and admire someone. So you could be very much respected or admired by somebody. So it could be a totem pole animal right now. It could just be saying, listen, like, I'm here, you're awakening your dragons. So you must have lived with dragons. Or you believe in dragons. And I know you do. Put them down a little bit more for you guys. We have the Chariot, Three of Wands, Eight of Worlds, the Seeker, Page of Wands, Devil's Play, and the Fool. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You could have some fear in regards to something, so some of you might still be experiencing the energy I'm hearing of the dragon, of down below. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea, swim so wild, swim so free. Can you guys see them all like that? You can. I'll be able to work with it better like this. All right. The Chariot, 3 of Worlds, 8 of Worlds. Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Devil, and the Fool. You could be weaving in and out of situations, scenarios, cultures, seeking. A deer can be significant. I do see that eagle. I want to fly like an eagle. You're probably nurturing something. You're allowing change. It could be with your career, how you handle certain things in regards to 8 of Pentacles. Sometimes it's solo. Sometimes it's teamwork. You could have an opportunity come your way, starting something new. You could have a little fear in regards to it, but I feel like this is more, you got Devil's Play and the Fool's Child. So you got strong Capricorn on the board here, first of all, because it's the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles talks about, wands, what you're investing in. Not wands, I'm sorry. So it does have something to do with probably localizing, local anesthesia. There's something here with the pregnancy too. I just got pulled to the uterus. Fire, I guess, or 3 of Wands, your future. So again, that's like teamwork, contract, anything related to work. Devil can be Capricorn. Maybe a little fear. But this energy is determined to overcome whatever it is, especially if that's their challenge. So whatever this may be in regards to a challenge, you could just have a lot on your mind here. Some of you can be seers. You're seeking some type of information. Maybe it's top secret. Maybe I feel like this is your Capricorn energy, your 10th house, Saturn. I just got pulled to chocolate milk and hot chocolate. So it could be something with chocolate. Maybe take it easy on chocolate. You could have a new obsession here. Mine would be white chocolate for the last couple weeks. Almost a couple months, actually. White chocolate every day. A couple pieces of white chocolate. So there could be an addiction here with the devil. And it could be a food addiction, porn addiction. I'm not sure how that one wants to play out. I know that's a challenge, but I don't necessarily think it's, well, it would be part of your challenge, but shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. You know what it's reminded me of? Like the celebrities that went into like religion. Like, can you give me a moment here? What's his name? He's got dark hair. He's really not Keanu Reeves. So this could have something to do with the Matrix. Not his movie Matrix, just Matrix in general. And he better stay that route. Like we've had this conversation, like, don't go back into acting, don't go back into XYZ. Like, you chose a path, and those who go back, I guess it just depends. It's, you know what I'm getting pulled to again? I don't know if you guys have come across it, and I did a whole video actually on it, like debating like alcoholism and certain stuff, and is alcohol an evil spirit? And there was a celebrity with another celebrity, and I think it was actually Diddy. And it was an old interview. No, it was Kian. Why do I call him Kian? Kanye. Sorry, Kanye. I mean, I could call you, like, I'm getting pulled to cognac, like I'm getting pulled to liquor. Oh, Derek Courtney, we were just talking about drinking cognac. And how it's like a spirit, and they take a name. Do you know what, alcohol means biblically or spiritually, and they associate it with culture and religion, and it's like, oh, it means the devil. I mean, come on, we can do that with every word. We could find a biblical reason for every word here. So somebody here, there is something here with religion that could be their stumble. That could be like their challenge if somebody's struggling to like get going here. Because if spirit wants you in working with higher energies, you're gonna, especially if you agree to it in this lifetime. Some of you are just kind of starting this journey, which makes it kind of like, So I do feel it's very beneficial to be on my channel as well. If a lot of you guys are starting, and, welcome. But, it's another reason why I'm incorporating my other channels too, because there is going to be hundreds of thousands that are going to need a new type of guidance in their life, a new type of reprogramming. Like, let's program how we're supposed to program. Let's get the incorrect programming out of the way. I don't know if some people are like, oh, it's going to be easy, I'm just going to take this journey. There's nothing about any journey that's easy. Even what our higher selves and vibing with the higher energies and vibrations right now, like, it's not easy for us either necessarily. Like, there's still something behind it, like, we need to figure out as well. It's not something we can just kind of rush into. You can, depending on a situation, but there's definitely energy here where it feels new and exciting, and you're just starting to explore it. You might be a little intimidated starting something with the Page of Wands, because that's like an idea, communication. Because I am looking at this guy that's in the forest. Oh, you did that to us the other day, Peanut Butter. Thank you for that. So maybe get in tuned with dirt. Maybe you want to dig up some dirt before the ground freezes if you have that capability. You don't want it to get like moldy either, but like, I don't know where you would keep it, as if nurturing something, and then you can sprinkle it over your gardens or something. Like fairy dust. I don't know if something's being sprinkled on you here. But you work with earth energies. Trying to figure out like how this could be something you need to tap into. A lot of people like will get that vibe, like, I know I'm here for something. Like, for instance, like my OGs, like, we're all experiencing this, and you go and watch tarot or readers, a podcast. You don't have to be rich to something. You don't have to be something to rule my world. So I don't know if you're like, oh, I need money to start this or this. Like, no, like, I'm telling you, like you're just like me in the sense of way back in the beginning, I started YouTube because I literally said to myself, "There's no way I'm the only way that there's no way I'm the only one that thinks the way I do." And it was just because the whole lifetime of how people wanted to like fix me, like I didn't need to be fixed. It's just I never really lived in the matrix, and I think that's extremely beneficial to my next moves, your next career, your next chapter. Um, you don't have to be rich to rule my world. You don't have to be something. Is that Prince? What is Prince? I don't know if one of you guys have Prince as like a guide or Prince just pops into my reading every once in a while. I'm hearing Nirvana. Somebody passed away in the band Nirvana. Yeah, didn't somebody big Nirvana? Kobe? Kurt? Something with a C-K? Kurt? I don't know. Kurt Cobain? Kit something. Nirvana? I don't know why he's here. Is he here? Okay. Some of you guys have magicians coming in for the next couple weeks, probably started the end of November. And that would make a lot of sense to me because we need music to vibe. We need music as life force. So Kurt Cobain, yeah. I don't know if he's a role model for you, but I do feel like Richard, the one that died in the plane crash, Richie. I feel like some of you, yeah, you must have connections to that Kurt Cobain, right? He was Nirvana, guys. Didn't he die of a drug overdose too, though? So there might be an addiction here. I started the addiction with food. Now we're back to the addiction. Oh, I lost track of the alcoholism. But it's just words. And then people want to debate the words. And you can take any word and debate any word and have a different opinion. Because Spirit says, no, that shit's bullshit. And it could be just because we need to stop stereotyping stuff like that. But it would make sense that there's a lot of musicians that are coming in to guide. I'm hearing actually warriors. I'm getting like World War II, maybe? I'm seeing the band marching. I think it's World War I is what I'm seeing. It's definitely 1 or 2. No, it's 2. It's pulling me to like Vietnam War. So you might have a connection to that somehow. And in this lifetime, you would be empowering in a different way. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. Where is the stuff I want? Kurt Cobain. Kurt Kiss. Is it Kiss? Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Yeah. April 5th, 94. Born in 67. Suicide. became Christian and anti-God rants. "27 found dead from inflicted gunshot in the Seattle home he shared with fellow rocker and wife Courtney Love." Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. People used to be like, Courtney Love. High school. So this could be in reference to 1994. You could have been going through a massive transit. You could have been in a 30-year transit. Peanut butter is on my shoulder, my right shoulder. Let's see what this Child of Wands is. Well, what I really want is like, I don't know how I want to read it yet. You got companion. Oh, look at it. It's a dragon. That's not a coincidence because that was your first message. Side by side with true companion, no challenge is too great. Find your battle companion. So you could be choosing some with culture and religion. I kind of like, I'm also getting the vibe of like, choose your battles. But just know, whatever you're looking into, the direction you're going to go, you have a companion. So it's not looking at this like the right one. I mean, that could be you being like, do I want to walk into the forest? And you got this deer looking at you and it's like, come on, it can be significant. And then here it's like same direction. And I did see the dragon coming in from the left. So you might want to look into dragons. AI will direct you to other things if necessary. That's how that works. It's not a coincidence. So this is telling me you already found your battle companion, but this is like extra confirmation for you guys to know that. I guess that's extra confirmation. Wow. I love that came out for you guys like that. No challenge is too great, and that's what the challenge is. So let's read on this challenge real quick. Because it looks like you're going to take it. I don't really see you stumbling. It's just, I'm hearing confusion, but I don't really see confusion there. You have a pioneer, so again, it could be ancestors, but you're pushing boundaries, leading the way to discover new solutions, thinking outside the box. So whatever this is, you're going to conquer. Again, you could be working with air. I know you're working with earth. That looks like the little vibration box that I used as an emoji, but it's like a phone. I could have used like a different vibration, but I just stuck with that one. And again, I just gave you the message of the phone. You look into one thing, it's like, oh, you hit the wrong button, but you didn't though. So screenshot that, go back to that, see how it could possibly be connected. It could be saying you need to work with more definitely planets, but you might be working with galactic energy, extraterrestrial energy. Just got pulled to Nordic. Hey Siri. Definition of Nordic.
As an adjective, Nordic means relating to Scandinavia, Finland, Iceland, and the Faroe Islands. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
As a noun, it means a native of Scandinavia, Finland, or Iceland.
Nordics may share a common history, similar languages. Nordic. I'm also getting pulled to like galactic though, like so when it comes to extraterrestrials, is there a group called Nordics? Ufology, Nordic alien is the name given to an alleged humanoid extraterrestrials purported to come from the Pleiades, which is what we work with, Pleiadian energy, who resemble Nordic Scandinavians. Alleged contactees described as being 6 to 7 feet tall with long hair, blue eyes, fair skin. The Nordic aliens also tell a white tale in Space Brothers. Space Brother? I don't think I've ever seen that. And through the angelic beings represented in many religions and ancient civilizations. So you could be part of Nordic alien. You could be part of like this group, this species. You could be working with it. I mean, there's so many different species when it comes to Pleiadian energy, working with Orion's belt too. So I definitely work with the Pleiadian Council, so that would make sense. So you know, that gives you something that you can also look into as well. That may lead, one thing may lead you to another thing. Best advice for this devil energy with these pioneers. Divine feminine, birthing fertility. You have grays. For draconians and Syrians. You know, you do have here too, like that feminine energy here, giving birth, fertility. Syrians, responsibilities, lessons growing up. The Greys, timid, misunderstood, shy. Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. So you're fighting something. You're fighting something big here. You're up against, you know, big energy. Big energy. Isn't there a song, Big Energy? Lyrics. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. I feel like that's him saying that to everybody, though. And I got impulsed to Kurt Cobain again. With my OGs, have I ever talked about Kurt Cobain? Because now I'm going back to like thinking like he's actually came out in a reading before for us, but like a long time ago, like years ago. Like we had a discussion on him or something, not like deep, but like he came out in the readings. I'm almost positive. He did, yeah, he was Viking. Anybody remember? Yeah, he's all about protecting children. Who? Wait, I'm so confused. Prince? I mean, Kurt Cobain? Kurt. Okay. So he came out before, right? So I don't think it's like suicide awareness, or I'm not getting like death. I'm getting more of music, vibrations, cultures, religion, you know, but it is, you just got to think outside the box here, because there is a new start that you are birthing. The feminine side of you, nurturing, 3 of Pentacles, nurturing. So you're leaving things behind you, which is wonderful. I'm hearing glorious, but Gloria Estefan. So there's definitely something with music. Eminem is very real. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. You go and listen to certain songs that Gloria Estefan. I'm getting fame. Some of you could be extremely famous. Like you're meant to do this. Again, I almost want to pull out my runes. You could have, I do have a lot of Viking stuff that I adore. Decorations that I don't really put out. I'm hearing like whatever Kurt Cobain was ranting on is something that you might take over. But I don't know what he was ranting on. Was it religion? Yeah, see, there's something here at religion. I don't know if you're going to change religion, start a new religion. I'm hearing something with a cult. Courtney's cult. Remember, we used to laugh about that all the time. It always comes into our readings, guys, as if like I run a cult. And that word cult just seems scary. Or we're ran, it's our cult. Our tribe is our cult. So I don't understand why they want to call us like we're part of the cult versus a tribe. So it could be in regards to culture, and it's separated, different planets are separated by culture, but not in the sense of everybody hates each other and I only believe in my God and this and that. Like, I think like everybody interacts. I don't, it's a good, I don't think it's a bad thing. Right. So it's like needing a new word for cult. Like that word was taken too. And people think it's like, oh my God, you're going to drink the purple Kool-Aid type stuff. It's like you go right to that, but we are part of a cult, but I think it has to do with culture. A cultural cult. Is there such thing as a cultural cult? All these C's, 444. That is like the fourth time I've seen that in the last 2 days. Is there such a thing as a cultural cult? Yes, the term cultural cult can be used to describe a situation, particularly with the aspect of culture becomes so intensely focused on and adhere to that it takes on characteristics of a cult with extreme devotion and with beliefs, practices, figures, often accompanied by the social pressure to conform and a lack of critical thinking about cult norms, which is literally what I just said. So sometimes I'm like, what? It's like, again, I'm hearing extra confirmation, and sometimes that doesn't even sit with me. But it's a cultural cult is a shared root. Social pressure, excessive devotion, examples. Not all cultures are cults. It's crucial to differentiate between a healthy cultural practice and a harmful, controlling cultural cult. So maybe you're in charge of, cult is a term often applied to a new religious movement and other social groups which have unusual, often extreme religious, spiritual, and then it stops. What is a spiritual cultural cult? A spiritual cultural cult refers to a group of people with certain beliefs, practices considered significantly different from the mainstream culture / matrix, often centered around, specific, that word. That word. spiritual leaders, ideology characterized by extreme devotion, beliefs, sometimes involving unique rituals or practices that might be seen unusual or concerning by the outside. Cults is like non-mainstream beliefs, charismatic leaders, isolation from the outside world, intense devotion, potential to manipulate. But we want to learn how to manipulate. We want to learn how to work with that energy. In some cases, groups may use psychological tactics to control members. But in a way, guys, it's kind of what we want to do. We want to be able to manipulate energy. As soon as you learn to manipulate energy, you in a positive way, you're good. You're golden. It's like your golden ticket. So this is interesting. It could be because of the cards as well, because I only used them with personal readings, but kind of like going back to the beginning of when I started YouTube. So you could be up against this cult, the Draconians. You might be fighting with the Draconians, like one of the biggest cults in the galaxy. I'm hearing next to yours. So you are, I don't know why they want us to be a cult versus a tribe, guys. And I've been saying this for 5 years with you? I think it's so strange. Those who have been with me know exactly what I'm talking about. I guess it just has to be one of those things, like a twin flame. It's misconception. It's, it doesn't exist. There's no reason to talk about it. A cult does exist on the other hand. But not all cults are bad. Maybe it's easier to catch the matrix by calling it a cult. Maybe I can call in people by calling something a cult. And then everybody wants to see, well, what is this? What is this new cult? What is this thing going around YouTube? What is this thing going around social media? I don't know if that's your way in. Very interesting reading. It definitely has to do with us personally. And again, these were personal readings. This deck. So you are about to give birth to something here. Again, I don't really feel too comfortable calling anything cult, but I feel like I'm being asked to. Okay, I guess I'm not being asked to. I'm being told to. I think this energy is going to scare people. People who don't know me well, they probably think I work with darker energy. It's intimidating, but it's not though. It's like, meet Courtney. It's like not giving giving different examples or wording things differently. It's like the whole chat with the demons. You wanna rock with me for a little while? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go fight the battles I don't see, because it's time to evolve. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. You don't have to be something. All I want is what? Your kiss. I don't know that song. I wasn't into Prince, but Prince is part of our station. Okay, that's weird. Now that's weird. Station. We have our own station. Astronauts have their own stations. I'm loving this dragon. You're working with a shit ton of fucking energies here, I'll tell you that. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. And I think he's talking about money, right? But like, wait, you don't have to be rich to rule my world, he says, right? He says my world. It's your own little world. I mean, I live in my own little world. I'm totally chill flying on a magic carpet, guys. I really am. You have a very powerful gift here. And I just realized one for me, and I don't want to call that out yet. But it also involves you guys. That's definitely my other channel with the app. And I just got pulled to, like, you know how I used to say, why is that moving? Oh, peanut butter must have flew into the house. I feel like a door opened or like a portal. I don't know what that was. You know how I used to say, like, when things get big or I'm hearing mainstream, I want to hire some of you guys to, like, be part of it. I'm getting that vibe again. Like my OGs that want to be part of something. So definitely, like, giving back. Fighting this is powerful. And we all hold that. I'm getting expeditions. Ooh, didn't that just come out? Like, but I don't think I'd be doing exhibitions. But we did get pulled to Traveling Mike, or whatever his name is. And he always does, I wouldn't call it an exhibition, but he, like, goes to Florida, the Hard Rock, like, once a year for, like, people to meet him. But I'm hearing fans. So, Jesus, you might start a whole new way of life. And it's taking many different cultural aspects and combining it. There might be something with, like, Brazil or something with an L. Law. Best advice for the fool child. You might scare people because that reminds me of Chucky. Tempting taste. Indulgence opens a door. Moderation keeps it right. Indulge with care. Enjoy forever. So again, I did mention food addiction, which led to words. So all in moderation, whether it's liquor, food, anything that could become addictive. You have a veiled path, a hidden path, and the secret garden offers a shortcut. You will choose bravery or safety, ? Choose the path less traveled. What is this Eight of Worlds? What are you working on? How are you looking at something? What do you want to tell us about this Eight of Pentacles? Glittering debut. You will soon be the center stage. Capture the crowd's heart. Engage passionately. Avoid passivity. Avoid passivity. Okay, you guys can read that. But you will soon be a creator on your stage. Capture the crowd's heart. engage passionately, avoid passivity. Guess I had to look at it differently. So the hangman. So the hangman should be here apparently. So it's you're shifting something. There's going to be a change with your Eight of Pentacles on your approach or how you're going about something. It could very well have to do with the energy. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. Extra time in your kiss. What's this Three of Pentacles? This definitely looks like a new contract, something you already agreed to. It's just a matter of something changing. And again, it could be belief. You have all in the moment, the ultimate decision, risk everything or walk away. Fortune favors the brave. Not curious choices. Courageous choices, high stake. Harvester. An unexpected truth will soon be revealed. A reassessment of trust. Assessing relationships. So who's around you, what you work with. There could be something big about December 9th. Why doesn't it want to show you? Well, it doesn't want to show you, but everything else is clear. That's odd. Rambling Mike, yes, thank you. Good morning, everybody. So you're definitely going to be careful here. Or I'm telling you, you do have to be careful here, but there is something like you should also be nurturing. Careful with fruits. The oranges, the navel oranges looked good the other day when I ran to the store. And then I'm like, and then I looked at the pears and I'm like, but I didn't get anything because there's something going on with fruit right now. I don't know what it is, but I suggest looking into, like, I live in New England, so I'm not getting fresh fruit like that. It's coming in from other places. So I definitely need to start looking into that myself, like in the sense of location, area, state, where it's coming from. I just feel like Florida is one of those states where I got like a big red flag. So you might want to look more into imported fruit right now, believe it or not, versus our own fruit. I was like, why did I start talking about fruit? So you're gonna make a big decision here. It's a risk, but you're allowing this risk to take off. But the devil's right there too. So do be careful with who you hang out with, who you choose to come into your life. It's like welcoming the devil. But that devil could also be part of this when it comes to work or career. This has to do with like a cult, a religion. My channel, Dallas Method, that I launched, that will eventually take off soon, has to do with this talent. And I'd say you already tapped into it, but we'll get there. But I'm losing train of thought. Dallas Method, part of Dallas Method with the devil. Oh, religion, animism. Why are we not praising our world? Why are we not praising Gaia? Why are we praising gods that, in regards to religion, like from the beginning until now, like great, beliefs are great, right? But like Animism is about cherishing Earth, this planet. You can still believe in your gods, but because of history, because of time, I'm getting timelines, because of religion, because of research, whatever piques your interest. Like, I believe in a lot of gods, especially, I'm hearing mythical gods, but mythology, what's that whole group called? Why am I spacing that? I believe in like Ra. It's just the beginning of time, before religion, stepped in. And it was just cherishing what we had. And although Earth was probably way more beautiful then, and soils were much more cleaner and all that, but it's almost like we're the ones that have to, maybe that's where the Earth comes in. We're the ones that have to, nurture our soils. You're definitely reaping a reward here. I'm hearing congratulations. I don't know if a certain vibration can heal soil. Peanut butter only comes in when he wants to. Let's look at the chariot. You could be moving. I was just going to say you could be moving. Well, maybe some of you are moving, but you could be moving. Doing timelines here at crossroads. You could be moving. Why the fuck did I say moving? Moving something, but I'm getting, some of you might be literally moving, but time crossroads. You will soon arrive at the temporal crossroads where a significant decision will shape your destiny. Choose your path wisely at this time junction. So you definitely want to research some things too, look into some things, and then just kind of go for it. Like, don't hesitate, because your intuition is telling you. Some of you have strong Neptune in your chart, which you're very good with working with. I'm getting Capricorn too, like structural energy. But like maybe that's where you have to increase the fire within your chart. Look to see where your fire is. Thank you. Be a little more flexible, adapt to the change, exhibit flexibility. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is a beautiful read one for sure. It is interesting because it is almost like choosing. It's pulling me back to the whole religion thing, and I really didn't want to work with religion. I didn't want to add religion, but like spirit really wants that back, and kind of it is kind of like creating a cult. If you think about it, you're starting a new religion, and people might look at it as a cult, but I mean it's not, because animism would be linked to it, and my Dallas method is linked to animism. Or is it my prophecies of your modern day Citrus? It is. It's prophecies of your modern day Citrus. I laid in bed last night too with that reading I last did with Antarctica. And I was like, I don't even know if that's true or facts. I just kind of did it, and we'll see what happens. but I know I have a strong gift of that too. So I think it's just me combining, I'm not sure, but this is a huge turn of events in your life. Like you're meant to, for those feeling the energy, this is your reading, and we might, it is a challenge. I mean, you're trying to change the world or you're looking at something that, if you don't feel like you need to change the world, you need to look at it like, how do you change how you look at the world? So if you don't feel like, again, you don't need to help the world, look at it as how your energy in regards to how you view the world then, You don't have to be rich to rule my world. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, I forgot to tell you. Enjoy and good morning. I'll see you when you come down. She's like, eating my jalapeno bagel. Didn't know you got me some. Thank you. Oh. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. Lyrics by Prince. What is the meaning behind that? Particular verse. Particular verse. You need to amp up your energy with music. Suggested more. It's suggesting a kiss. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Suggest a more humble side of Prince's sexuality, aggressive attitude. The song is about a man trying to woo a woman and explain his intentions to her. The lyrics are witty and even put-downs are tingled with humor. For example, Prince tells the prospective lover, act your age, not your shoe size. So be careful with whoever you're also allowing into your life right here, because it talks about two people assessing your relationships. And it's like, are you going to be all in? Or are you not? Is it going to be something that lingers? Like, you also have to protect your energy here, because there might be an energy here that does not belong in your life in regards to immaturity. And you could be 50 years old and be very immature. So somebody here might not be able to tend to your needs in the sense of who you are. And that is the devil too, but it's linked to this one in the sense of pushing boundaries, leading the way to discover new solutions. Because I don't think you need this if you have your dragon companion right there. So you can thank Spirit for that, because you literally have a dragon guiding you, and a powerful dragon. You might be more intimidated by the dragon than moving forward in life, to be quite honest with you. You might see this dragon, you might have a dream with this dragon, you might be like flying the dragon, but careful just what you nurture and who you allow in your life, because an unexpected truth will soon be revealed, and you're gonna have to. It's a reassessment of trust. So if you trust somebody, great. If you don't, like, bye-bye. Because this could be the devil too, to have a new start, but like who you're chilling with is not a good like not good for your health, not good for, it's something like that, not good for your energy, not is tempting, but you definitely need like-minded friends here. Or that, I'm also getting this could be somebody great that comes into your life and you can just enjoy life all in moderation. Indulgence opens doors. Like when people go on a no bread diet or no carb, like that hurts your body, guys. I hate to say it. Like it does. You can't just cold turkey certain things. Like you definitely can with certain things, but when it comes to diet and how you're feeding your own vessel, your body, that's borrowed, mind you, I don't stop. Like if you eat bread, but in moderation. If you just cold turkey certain stuff, like I know you can cold turkey like colas and pop and tonic or Coke, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. You might experience like headaches and that type of stuff, but you could also replace that caffeine with certain vitamins that activate that type of stuff too. So it's not about like being more earthy. It's just all in moderation right now with this read, step by step. Every little step you take, I will be there. So this is more about like whomever is got you right now. So I would think this energy would be very particular. And again, you could be your own little cult here, Pleiadian, you're working with the Pleiadian Council and they're up against the Draconian cult. So you could come in contact with somebody who is originally from that planet, and if they activate something and you're being activated, like, that would be extremely fucking toxic. Your energy you can't nurture toxic energy right now, guys. I do feel like this is a fantastical reading. I don't know if fantastical is a word, but you can add that to my dictionary. You got to be brave in making this choice and what you're going to invest in. And you just have the universe when it comes to nurturing. It's like your natural rhythm. Listen to the universe. There's something with the ground, the soil. It is something with the frequency that we're experiencing now, but it's not connected to the soil. So you're not really connecting to the Earth's core. Like this is a big problem that I guess I did not realize, because energy is energy and we're tapping into this new frequency. But our gravel, our dirt is kind of like struggling. So like if you were really looking to ground on the earth, you would have to be in particular locations, on vacation, ocean, sand, that type of grounding. Like even your backyard is going to be, I love walking around barefoot. I do it all damn summer, but it's not, your soil is not activated like it used to be. So that's a huge problem for Earth right there. How do we solve that? Because that contaminates our food. It's everything. So that could be somebody's message to work on something in regards to that. Because I absolutely think we can fix it, but it's going to take human vibration to launch it. So maybe that's why I said something with dirt. Grab some dirt before, I think we already got our first frost, and nurture it over the winter in your house. You can get it wet too, you know what I mean, because it will dry out. But I mean, obviously don't soak it. Play with it every day, move it around, draw in it. So you need to dig up some dirt. So say if I was to go in my backyard, I would choose like closer to the house. I wouldn't go down near the river, the pond, because that's more, that energy is still there. It would be like where my garden is. It'd be like around there. But dirt, not dirt from my garden, because that's mixed with soil. This needs to be straight up dirt. Grab a handful of dirt somewhere, you know. Because I'm actually getting the dirt like under concrete. So I don't know how it's now pulling me to not volcanic eruptions, like earthquakes, because we have to shake the dirt. So there might be a lot of upcoming earthquakes here. I got pulled to Shania Twain. Does any of her songs talk about an earthquake? Earthquaking. Hey Siri. A song by Shania Twain, earthquaking lyric. To access Pandora data. What? I'm not even looking for Pandora. Does Shania Twain have a song, earthquaking? Yes, the song includes lyrics, make the earthquake. You gotta shimmy shake. So Any Man of Mine, is that the one I'm thinking of? But it's telling me it's you gotta make a shimmy shake. A song Shania Twain includes the lyrics, you gotta shimmy shake, make the earthquake. But I swear I'm actually thinking about Any Man of Mine. I guess I'm gonna play it.
We went without a health plan for a long time. Having kids was definitely. Still better love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time. Mine say it fits just right when life seems just a little too tight. And anything I do is say that be okay when I have a bad hair day. If I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine, never walk the line. There sure needs Jesus, blazing, blazing kind of time. Any man of mine, I'm still
saying all the woman's looking better than you. Is there anybody? Yeah. I get like that. If I change my mind a million times. Come here. Get out of my phone. I hear him say, yeah. Yeah. I forgot about this song. Get over here. Woo! Get it, girls. All right. Breathtaking, earth-shaking. Breathtaking, earthquaking. So there is an energy that will definitely be coming towards you if you haven't encountered it yet. And that's telling me that you're vibing so fucking high that don't fuck around with people who truly don't understand you. Like, if somebody wants to try to understand you, but like, you are who you are. Like, somebody doesn't need to try to understand you. Like, that's a problem right there too, if you ask me. They just unconditionally love you for exactly who you are. So earthquaking, breathtaking, earthquaking. Okay, so wait for somebody to take your fucking breath away, ladies. It's a big fucking message there. This person is not taking your breath away. No. You better be very careful with who you connect with, especially with Mercury coming back around. Like, if this is about going out, playing, having fun, do it in moderation, be safe, be careful. But again, like, if this is an energy you know, or comes back around, or what, you know, like, this is a very important reading, okay? It really, truly is. And I'm separating the readings, and I decided that like 20 minutes ago without saying something. Originally, I didn't want to, but I am separating these 3 individual readings as different videos, which I think was the message originally where they told me, I think I want to start again. So again, Mercury, and don't be with somebody who doesn't take your breath away. Earthquaking, you know, breathtaking kind of man. Like, you got to have standards and morals here. Any man of mine gonna disagree, you know, like, somebody who cherishes you, really. Not like putting you on a pedestal, but like, you would feel it, you would sense it. You need to be extremely careful with energies, because this is also telling me you're in like a whole new realm. If you want to play. Make sure you find the balance between work life, relationships, friendships. Like, the door is wide open for you, but you have to do it all at one time, so you have to be smart. Avoid passionately, avoid passivity. Find your battle companion, which I think you already have with the Page of Wands. Make sure it's like fire, exciting. You already have this dragon. You know, you're thinking outside the box. You're indulging in new doors. You're letting doors open. So just choose wisely. Make sure it's something you want to nurture, somebody who will nurture you. But I also get like you can totally play, party, enjoy life. I guess it depends on what you want. Do you want a partner? Do you not? You know, because this is, I'm hearing a big leap towards mankind. Like you're working with a higher dimension here. You honestly, you know, um, all your stored and correct programming is it's just gone. You know, you're shaping your future here. And you got to be careful with these higher energies too, because here they are, but you're also accomplishing much more with less effort. So you do have to be careful because you are ascending very quickly. This energy is going to last the 12th, 13th, 14th. So stay busy. Research versus electronics, that type of stuff. Beautiful, beautiful read. The universe got your back here. I'll be back within the next half hour to do read two. Love you guys. Bye. Love you, love you.